Dímelo, let's get into it, baby.
Ah yeah, it's time to travel and bang, baby.
Tell your husband to come outside and fight. This is one of the reasons to take my shirt off so you can see I've been working out like a motherfucker. Come on, get some of this. You don't want none of this? You don't. Come on. I'm working out doing all this for you. You out here humiliating me. Butterfly in your tires.
This is Travel and Bang. I am the one and only Marky Bravo, the mulatto. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. Here to talk about the dark arts of seduction and the nuance of game. I'm glad you came. So the video that you just saw was cringe. Pure cringe. This is like simping on steroids. Okay, so basically the gentleman in that video, as you saw, you could make out he had what seems to be an intimate relationship going on, or a quick shebang bang with a married woman, and he got one-itis, okay, really bad, okay? And I wanna break that down and tell you my stories of being in the frame of one-itis, and for the other gentlemen watching, so you know what I mean, that never ever happens, okay? But before we get into that, I want to touch on something. I released a clip last time, and as you know, on TikTok and Instagram, I go really hard with my short clips, and yeah, all these people got emotionally butthurt, calling me scumbag. Hell yeah, it's cheating. What are you talking about, you loser? Oh, you're one of those guys. You know what I mean? And all because they did not bring their butt to my YouTube channel and subscribe and watch the whole video. Remember, you're only getting short clips on TikTok and Instagram, okay? If you would have came to my YouTube, it would have got into the nuances. Remember what I said? Nuances of game. That means subtle little details. So come on to the YouTube and get the whole video before you cast judgment on me. Basically, I totally agree with people. If you have an understanding, you've communicated, you and your partner, that you have a monogamous relationship, and there is no way, no Jose, that you go out and do something with another woman, or she goes out and does something with another man. That I agree with. That ain't cool. You know what I mean? If you have that level of loyalty going on, and you know, then you should keep it real all the time, 100%. You know what I mean? And if you feel yourself getting weak in the knees, you know what I mean? Might want to bow out, tap out of the ring and say, hey, I can't do this no more. You know what I mean? But I was talking about people in situations, even, okay, we're talking about the woman in that respect, a woman who's in a fresh, brand new relationship, which goes on even to a year, is a fresh, brand new relationship, and they do not have any stipulations or understandings of it being a monogamous relationship. And that's why I said, practice, exercise your options. You only have one life to live. You need to try different things, okay? If that makes people get in their feelings, it is what it is. You know what the problem really is? We live in a world where people still think they own the other person. Gentlemen, ladies, you do not own your relationship partner. They are not your property. I know back in the day, Naughty by Nature had a song called OPP, meaning other people's property, but let's be real. The more you treat someone like an inanimate object, like they belong to you, the more complicated things get, and you'll just be, if you ever do get married, you'll be added to the percentage of 70% divorced, just like the 70% statistically people who are getting divorced every year in the United States of America, and the ratio probably still the same in Latin America and Europe as well, okay? So you want to get the full breakdown, please go to the YouTube. Please stop just watching the clip, casting judgment on me. You know what I mean? I think you'll agree with a lot of the things I'm saying if you actually watch the whole video. Go to my YouTube. Okay, so I want to talk about the simp in the video, okay? And I hate that word because it does kind of, it makes a person seem less than they are. It makes the man seem not as a man. It makes him seem like a weak, little, disgusting, cringeworthy boy, okay? And that's not what he is. When I say simp, I just mean it's the opposite of a pimp, okay? Opposite of what a ladies' man is, or a man with masculine, strong characteristic traits, okay, that you were supposed to find as being a man within a man, okay? The guy obviously got in his feelings a lot. He even says it when he's at the woman's door. She watched the recording and laughed at all this, but you know, he thought, of course, he has all the alpha male traits. You can see he works out, he's physically fit, you know what I'm saying? He has the tattoos, all these alpha male bad boy traits. He has them, you know what I mean? And that's why he's at the doorstep all mind blown, boom, because he has all the bad boy traits. What happened? He got in his feelings, got one-itis, and probably also thought that the woman would eventually end up leaving her husband for him. And I want to say, in that respect, in those situations, that is usually, you meet a lot of married women, they've been married a long time, and they find an alpha who's, you know, really good in bed, got some bad boy traits going on. And even so, the bedroom thing with that person is really good, mind-blowingly good. The woman realizes, ooh, a lot of these alpha bad boys do not have their finances together, okay? They can't provide, protect, and provision, so they end up saying, I'm gonna let this go, I'm gonna let this be, I'm gonna stay with my man. That's how the woman looks at it. She's like, I'm gonna stay with my man. He got, you know, security. He can protect, provide, and provision. Maybe he's not that good in bed, but at least he got that. He offers that, right? The woman, a lot of women just look at it like, as long as now and then they you know, nibble on little chocolate here and there, i.e., you know, do a little quickie, you know, here and there with different dudes, that, hey, they just stick with their husband, you know what I mean? And that's what that is. And that guy, he got all flustered. How do you not, but the main point is, how do you not end up like that guy on super simp mode? How do you not end up on super simp mode? How do you end up not getting one-itis like that? First of all, I want to tell men, even so I've done it plenty of times in the past, don't mess with married women. Okay, because we are talking about then scarcity versus abundance, meaning the less you can have something, the more that you want it. And see, if somebody's in one of those, you know, in a marriage situation, she's playing a role when she's with her husband as the faithful, responsible wife. A lot of times the guys, you're not going to see this woman as much as you want. And it's easy to say, oh, we'll just see her once a month. It always turns more than that, okay? And then when she takes that away, okay, she puts the toy back in the toy box. She says, enough, okay? Enough, I'm done. She backs away. That's when you see a lot of guys lose their freaking mind. You know what I mean? Heartbroke. Some of the most pimps. Pimp daddy guys, okay? Big Papi Cholo, Don Dada guys, getting in the feelings, just really distraught. And what that is about isn't them really being in love. That's about them not being able, you know, to have something they want because it's now been taken away. And that's why I say, gentlemen, just stay away from married women. You know what I mean? You can laugh, but you can end up just like that guy at the doorstep. Another thing, let's talk about simping, okay? You got to control your emotions. And the only way, that's why Rollo Tomassi says, and I'm not saying to be intimate with multiple women all the time, but Rollo Tomassi in the Red Pill Awareness Movement says every man, single man, should be spinning plates. You should be in communication with 2, 3, 4 women, because the honest truth, and I know women hate when they hear this, but When you're dating a woman, or you're seeing multiple women, like I said, you're courting them. It doesn't mean you're sleeping with all of them. That woman can act all interested, and then all of a sudden, on the drop of the dime, she monkey branches. She finds another guy who she's more attracted to, or she's not feeling it. And now you dropped all your other communications with other women. Gone. And if you think you can go back and start that communication fresh like ain't nothing happened, you're wrong. A lot of them will be a little miffed, and most of them will not talk to you, and you have to start all over. So gentlemen, that's why I still endorse spinning plates, communication with different women at all times. And if you do meet that woman, look, let's be real. You do, as a man, you do want to meet a woman that you can just make your main girl. You know what I mean? A woman who rocks your socks off, just amazing to be around, stimulating intellectual conversations, just a really fun woman to be with. And in the bedroom, it's black magic, baby. Firecrackers, fireballs, lava, red hot, hotter than a summer night, right? Okay? That is what we all strangely desire, gentlemen. So let's even the ladies' man, even that guy who likes multiple women, still wants his main baby girl, okay? And when you meet that woman, which we all hope we do, we want to make it work. And you have to make sure the communication skills are there. You have to make sure that you're not going to be a needy little biatch. You know what I mean? That's why you have to love. You have to love in such a way that the person that you love feels free. And if you're not watching my videos, if you're not getting all the gist, the nuances of real social dynamics, okay? Because I'm relaying it, you know what I mean, in a formula that's easy to absorb, okay? It took me years to learn this from my mentors, Owen Cook from Real Social Dynamics, for all these other mentors that I've had, Alan Roger Curry, all these other men I looked up to, and I'm just giving you the raw basics. And that's why, gentlemen, if you go to the book, if you just part with a couple dollars and buy my book, Razorblade Romance, on Amazon.com, you'll get everything that you need to know without having to spend years like me and the rest of the people trying to get the formula, the winning formula, to have that game, the game that you need, seduction, how to create and maintain attraction. So when you meet the woman who rocks your socks off, your dream girl, I hate using that word, you know how to keep that fire alive. Okay? Chemistry, boom, you got it. But how do you create that connection? How do you create and maintain that connection? You know what I mean? So it's like, twin flame time. Okay, this has been another Travel and Bang. I know I went into a rant this time. I really don't want guys to end up like this guy on the porch in that video. I really don't. You know what I mean? And also, I'll wrap it up with this. Have a purpose. I know I'm going to hit on these topics again and again in more detail. Have a purpose. Have a life purpose. Women are more turned on by a man with a mission in his life than a man like the guy on the porch. Probably he just lifts weights and hangs out and works a mediocre job, or you know what I mean? Probably unemployed, living in his mama's basement. You understand? You'll turn into the fun guy. They'll jump in bed with you, but women will never make a man like that their main man. You know what I mean? Because you want to have all the goods, all your duckies in a row, okay? Be able to protect, provision, provide. In the game area, you're good. The bedroom area, you're good. I repeat, in the bedroom area, you're good. You've trained yourself so you can last a long time. You know what I'm saying? Now it's you saying, me love you long time. You know what I'm saying? So just remember, gentlemen, it's all in my book. It's all in my teaching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep on watching. I'll keep on preaching. Thanks for tuning in. It's been another one by Marky Bravo. Asombroso.